Congratulations on the win today. My first question is for the two of you. Before the game, I spoke to Beck Allen. She mentioned how important and how almost rewarding it was for this team to have its own destiny in its hands. What's it like to, with that destiny in your hands, win the first game of this eight-game stretch in such convincing fashion?
This game was very important, and we knew that we needed this win to at least get to the point of making the playoffs and stuff. And today was the start right here. And now we're going to have 7 games left. We're going to just keep building and keep building.
That's really what we've talked about all season, making sure we can control what we can control. And that started with today, executing the scout, everyone that stepped on the floor, making it hard for their 2 best players.
Crystal, as someone who has point guard experience, what sort of energy does the offense have when someone like Sabrina Ionescu is moving the ball the way she was moving it today, to the point where she was on the precipice of WNBA history and setting a team record in front of a team legend like Teresa Witherspoon?
It makes our job a lot easier. Our offense is a lot smoother, and we score the ball. You see that, how many people was it? Our entire starting 5 in double figures, I don't know the last time we've had that for a team. It's important that we move the ball because our offense is really good when we do that.
Natasha, in the first half, this team was able to generate 8 turnovers out there and build that early lead. And at the same time, you held, I believe, Cunningham and Diggins-Smith to 1 of 12 on their first dozen shots out there. So what was the key to forcing those turnovers today, and what was the key to neutralizing Phoenix's potent shooters?
Like Crystal said, just personnel, learning the scouting report and knowing what they like to do, and that's what we did collectively as a team to get those stops on the defensive end.
Appreciate your time.
Go on to Zoom. Crystals, please unmute.
Hello, ladies. Congratulations on the win performance as well. Natasha, question for you. Obviously, at the final stage of the season, at this stretch, do you feel that what you need actually to do to bring your best basketball on a consistent basis?
Just staying aggressive, having a feel for the game, understanding what my team needs from me. Sometimes it's just not scoring the ball, sometimes it's moving, making sure the offense is moving around, and it's always just going to be defense. That's one thing that I know I can bring every day.
And Natasha, on the defensive end today, you did a great job as a team, 27 points at the halftime. Can you describe the defensive effort and the pace that you brought from your defense? How the defensive effort dictated your own game, your whole game?
We all did our assignments. Like I said, we dig down deep inside individually and collectively as a team and make sure we get these stops, because we don't get stops, our offense don't go. And tonight we all buckled down and did what we needed to do tonight.
Hey, Crystal. Over here, sorry, at this corner. I wanted to ask you, we just spoke to Beck in the locker room and talked to her about the defense in the backcourt, and she was covering DT for a lot of the night, and you had Skylar, and you made it very difficult for her. Combined, the 2 shot just 8 of 30. What was your approach tonight? Because Skylar had come into today averaging 26 points since the All-Star break.
Yeah, me and Beck talk a lot about defense, the kind of pressure we want to put out on the perimeter. And that was really our focus tonight. And I told Olaf before, he was talking to me about something offensively, and I was looking at him, I was like, I need to focus on stopping the 20-point score tonight. Skylar's a great player, but it's always going to start with defense for me, and same with Beck.
Thank you. And Tosh, Sabrina set the Liberty record with 16 assists today, and you were the beneficiary of a bunch of those in that pick and roll. Just when she is on like that and those passes are coming to you, just how much does it add to the team?
It adds a lot, because we know that every game that we play, they're going to try to trap Sabrina, do whatever they need to do to get the ball in her hand. And with us moving without the ball and having an open lane for her to pass it to us, it's good. And I'm proud that she got 16 assists from everybody that she dished the ball off to.
Thanks so much.
Hi, this question is for Crystal. When you joined the team, there probably was questions as to why out of everybody did they bring you in, but clearly your performance previous games, previous years is shown why. Do you think that your game today answered some of the haters?
You gonna get me in trouble first of all. I do, but you know that's never been something that I've focused on. I know who I am as a player, and I knew coming in that's not what my role was gonna be. My rookie year, I had the ball in my hands a lot. I knew coming here I wouldn't do that. I wasn't gonna do that. So I wanted to come in and make an impact somehow on both ends of the floor. And what I did was just make sure our offense was moving smoothly. Before I got here, the talk was that we need to limit our turnovers and then just increase pace. I'm a fast player. I'm a point guard. I don't, try to do too much. I just want to do the right thing at the right time, and that's what I did today. And it just turned out that it was scoring there. So.
Hey, Crystal. So I want to build off of Miles's question a little bit, and if you could sort of take me through the chemistry that you have with Beck Allen defensively, and also if you could just talk about, what we saw from the two of you. I mean, the Mercury, they sort of dared the two of you to shoot, and you guys were like, oh, we can score too.
Yeah, like I said, it's going to start defensively for the both of us, and we're constantly talking because it's a lot of the time we're on the best perimeter players, so it's happening that way. And knowing that we trust each other to switch off and guard that assignment and take pride in that. But offensively, we just took what they were doing. Beck had a great shooting night, and needed to see the ball go down the hole, and same for me. And we're going to continue to do that moving forward. Just staying aggressive is really what it really is.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Natasha, for you, you and I talked about this concept of mental toughness pregame. So I'm curious as to what you thought was an example from your team of said mental toughness.
The whole game. We all stayed mental tough tonight. Even even Beck guarding DT, Beck stand her ground, and even Crystal did as well playing against Skylar Diggins. We know how they like to play swinging arms and stuff, and we didn't, bite into their physicality that they was guarding them and stuff, and they did a good job overall. We all did a good job on, staying aggressive, having that mindset of being physical through that first punch, and we're not gonna back down to nobody.
I appreciate that. Also, Teresa Weatherspoon was in the house, along with Sue Wicks, and Crystal Robinson is one of the coaches. And so I want to know, I guess from both of you, what it means to put on a win like this in front of the Liberty Legends. I mean, I know you were both at the premiere of the documentary, and you've gotten to know these people.
It feels good, to actually get a win in front of the people the players that played here and that also did a lot of things for this organization, and they handed it over to the next generation like us, and it feels good to also get it felt good to get that win for them and also for us as well.
Yeah, same, because their message to us was to keep it going. The fight and the passion that they played with, and watching that, it gave me chills throughout the whole thing. And seeing Teaspoon, I don't know if last time seeing Teaspoon was at the premiere, so seeing her in the building was nice. I know Crystal, I think wearing her jersey, she was wearing 3, right? She wore 3, right? Yeah, so things like that, you want to pay homage to them. They built what we're trying to continue here.
We're going to go to Lois on Zoom. Please unmute.
Hey, I'm unmuted. I don't know how much you've had a chance to participate or observe the Unity Day festivities, but this was the 6th annual Unity Day game. If you could offer some thoughts on it, please. What does it mean to you did you feel a special sense? Did you engage with any fans, anything such as that? Taking them.
No, we did not anticipate with fans or anything like that. Our focus was just on getting this win today. We didn't really actually focus on what was actually going on off the court.
Critical time, people, sorry.
That's fine, thank you.
All right, Brian.
Hi guys, I'm Brian Florenson here. Natasha, on the night, you guys outscored Phoenix by 8 points in the paint and won the rebound battle by 16. How important is it just to sort of control the boards and dominate on the inside against a team like Phoenix?
It feels good to dominate inside the paint and also getting rebounds, because that's one thing we was kind of lacking in before, just not getting more points in the paint and not battling on the boards. And that's what me and Steph kind of been focusing on a little bit more, of getting more touches and more points in the paint, and also, you know, just boxing out their best rebounders and stuff, and also our guards flying in and get the rebound that we've been, you know, for them to get it and stuff like that. But other than that, I feel like we did a good job on everybody and to get those rebounds and also to get those points in the paint, because Phoenix had an undersized post player, but we took advantage of every possession that we did.
And this is back-to-back home wins, and you guys have 2 more home games coming up. How important is it just to win these games at home and establish that home court advantage here in Brooklyn?
It's always been important, but you know, the stretch that we're on right now is even more important. But we're gonna take it one game at a time. We have that first one Tuesday, and then we'll come back Wednesday. But we gotta handle Tuesday first.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you both. We will send post-game notes in the recording shortly. Thanks, everyone.